So $1.2 billion worth of Bitcoin just left Wall Street. But in this video, I want to talk about 3 ways this reset could flip bullish very fast. A lot of people wondering what's going on in crypto right now. It feels like we're in no man's land. Are we going to go up? Are we going to go down? What's happening? Well, as crypto investment products experienced approximately 1.2 billion in net outflows last week, with redemptions primarily focused on spot Bitcoin ETFs, this week is kind of a week of bullishness and bearishness. And I wanted to kind of break things down and talk about where we are right now in the markets. Again, kind of dive into what we need and what could happen that could get us really, really excited. So let me dive into this, guys. Go ahead and smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to share my screen with you. We'll quickly kind of go over some of these that I found in an article from CoinSlate. And we'll take a look at the overall market, give you guys everything you need. Keep in mind, our Patreon, that's my private community. It is linked down below. If you want access to everything I'm doing in the markets, an unbelievable community Discord, free live calls, check out that link down below. We are a growing community that is booming right now. Whether the market's bullish, bearish, we've got you covered with everything you need. So check that out. Top link in the description. Let me share my screen with you guys. Let's get into this and discuss a little bit further. So it says here, let me zoom in here a little bit. Watch for a reset, then rebuild path. And I think, honestly, this is where we are with Bitcoin right now and crypto. We're waiting on so many big catalysts. Okay, but it says here where 3 consecutive green ETF sessions above the $200 million per day coincide with a basis lift above the 8 to 10% annualized while funding remains orderly. So basically what this is saying is we want to see 3 weeks in a row of net inflows into the ETF. This will give us a huge bout of confidence. Now, when it comes to altcoins, that's a little bit different. What we need here is clarity. We need the Clarity Act, market structure bill, all of that to get figured out. And as the government is seemingly reopening tonight at their 7 o'clock meeting, hopefully, fingers crossed, that's going to get us a little bit closer to where we need to go. And I'm continuing to eye the Solanas, XRPs, HBAR, Litecoins, all of these assets that have already filed for multiple ETFs. That to me is one of the best bets you can make in the altcoin market right now. Now, it says here, so Bitcoin's next move. According to CoinShares, the Flows series captures listed ETP and ETF vehicles, not off-chain wallet rotation. Therefore, last week's minus 1.2 billion should be understood as ETF-dominated activity rather than capitulation for spot holders. It says cross-market context remains aligned with flow read. The U.S. has driven the fastest turns both up and down since October, consistent with the outsized footprint of spot Bitcoin ETFs in setting weekly direction. So taken together, they frame a risk reset that leaves scope for rebuild if and when ETF inflows resume. It's so important to watch ETF inflows right now. So the other thing too, the immediate takeaway from the latest print is that the outflow week was driven by ETFs, not a market-wide unwind. That keeps the focus squarely on the US ETF tape to call the turn. Solana and XRP products were relative pockets of resilience, even as Bitcoin and Ether products led redemptions. So Solana and XRP ETFs continued to see some positive inflows. Now, reminder, XRP and Solana both have a ton more coming. Right now, it's the only couple that are out there. The asset level split will be clarified in the next update here from Crypto's slate. But what they really got at here that I thought was very important, ETF inflows and outflows data, very, very crucial right now to watch. Now, when I take a look at the overall market today, Bitcoin is at the bottom of our range. Like, this is all this means. It's down here at 101, retesting our 50-week moving average. We just want to see continued strength here. You know, it's basically range bound. It's coming down, tapping, it's grabbing liquidity. There's so many people on leverage right now. There's not enough people buying and holding spot. And that could change in a hurry. Listen, this could change very, very quickly. We get 2 more interest rate cuts. We get the money printers back on. We get a new Fed chair. Like, there's a lot of stuff still happening. I think 2026 could be a tale of two markets. I think we could see the altcoin season we've been waiting for, and in the same year, see a big drawdown. I think all of that's on the table. Right now, I'm not necessarily bullish or bearish, but I am not exiting the market. I do think we're somewhere stuck in the middle of this cycle still, meaning this cycle is different. I think every cycle is somewhat different than the last. I don't know if I put all my stock in these 4-year cycles, especially now with ETFs, because that's what's dominating the market. The institutional demand is what is going to demand retail to get in or not in. That to me, the smart retail's here now in crypto, and they're waiting for full clarity because they're making money elsewhere. They're making money on Bitcoin, gold, and stocks, right? And they're sitting on the sidelines right now in the altcoin market, but it won't be like that forever. But I do think once altcoins move, it's going to be not all at once, it will be a select few. And that is why I'm hedging my bets on the AI sector, the RWA sector, those with ETFs already filed. That is where I'm looking to make my bets and take my bets right now in the market. So things can flip on a dime here still, guys. But right now, it looks bleak, but it's not as bad as many people think it is right now. And if you guys want to follow me along, make sure you are subscribed. We'll be here every step of the way. Appreciate you all for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.